Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining us again here at CCSC. Welcome back to our new Washington, D.C. build. As you can see, I did do a little bit of work off camera. We matched it, pretty much. We did add a couple extra streets here at the top on this side, and then we matched pretty much what we did over here. Didn't do too much off camera, didn't want you to miss out, but I did do that. That leaves us with crazy electrical lines that I just threw together because we just needed to connect the electric. In the last episode, we worked on this area, and I did this commercial area up here. Now you can see the parking behind the building. I mentioned down in the residential area that if you leave space between buildings, it looks a lot more realistic. Like this. These two buildings here. These three buildings on this end. There's no way for a car to actually get back there. Whereas if you were to leave a little bit of space between them, it would naturally have concrete on the edges, and you could see a car could drive around to the back and park. But without it, it just kind of looks unrealistic. It looks like you have a bunch of parking back here that no one can ever get to. How do these cars get here? So on this small section of commercial over here, high density commercial, I did do a disclaimer in the last episode and said, well, we're trying to build, we're trying to get a whole bunch of population in this area. So we're going to build them as close as we can. However, up in this area up here, we are going to separate them. I want to just show you what high-density commercial that's all together and high-density commercial that's apart looks like. So the first thing that we're going to do is section off a little bit of high-density commercial. We're just going to go to the select tool. We're going to select, we're going to leave one space here, and then we're going to do 4x4 square. Then we're going to leave one space, and we're going to do a 3x3 square. Then we're going to leave 3 spaces, and we're going to do another 4x4 square. And we're just going to start with that and hit play. I don't think there's anything else we need to address. We already have water and power over here, so we can also start to section off this residential area, which I do believe... So you can see you can't get all of this sectioned. Oh, you can. But if you just delete this rock there, then it opens it up. Apparently, if you double-click as well. I did not know that. We're going to leave the ends there, sectioned off, because we're going to put a park up here, and that'll be kind of noisy. So we'll do another buffer with trees, like we did over here. We've got a nice tree buffer to try and help control the noise. Sorry if I'm moving too quick. So that should all fill in pretty quickly with the residential demand that we have. We're going to go ahead and hit play. It's already on 3 times speed. And Hawthorne Heights can start to grow. Welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, we are going to build a college. I've decided in between, and I think what we're going to do is de-zone this, and we're going to have a separate... We're going to have to redo that, but we're going to have a separate... Let's do this size. We're going to have... Sorry. We're going to have a separate little neighborhood over here. So this is one neighborhood. This is all Hawthorne Heights. And Hawthorne Heights will be the one that has the college. And then this area over here will be another neighborhood. Nope, that's not straight. Let's see. Myrtle Hills. Not a fan. Not a fan, computer-generated name. Alright, so we'll close off Myrtle Hills. And we'll keep this neighborhood separate. Sorry, I hit the microphone there. We just need a house to build down there, and then all this electric will connect. But it's not wanting to do it. Alright, I'm just going to connect the electric. Let's just do that. Alright, now everything has electric. Now, as I said, we need water. I did not say that, but we do. We need to start building more... Ooh, we need to bump this way down. I think we're producing way too much electric. We put in like 8 of those. Sorry, we could have done that last episode. Let's check our info views and go up to our electric panel. Yeah, okay. We're wasting a lot of money on electric. Yeah. So bump this down to 90. That's probably still too much, but we'll leave it there. Yeah, that's about perfect. All right. Water. We're back to good capacity on water. We still need to deal with that. Sorry, we'll get that to the later episode. But in today's episode, back to what I was doing, we are going to build a college. So we've got Myrtle Hills and Hawthorne Heights. Yeah, I guess Hills and Heights. Anyway, sorry. We're going to build a college. So we're going to section off a campus area. Very first thing that you need to do to build a college is like you do with your neighborhoods, just section off a campus area. So what I like to do is, you can see the toolbar is level with the line that we're on. That means whenever you build this, it'll be on a level line, because all of this is at 90 degrees. And auto saving. So all of this area here is going to be our college campus. We can dezone that. And what kind of college campus? It is going to be a trade school, because we only have trade school available as of this time. Trade school has School of Engineering, Transport, and Police Academy. Those are the big things that it has. This is going to be a very cramped little university campus. Typically, I like to do a lot bigger area for campus areas, but we're gonna pack everything in here and it'll be fine. So the very first thing that we're going to do is, we're not going to connect any of these roads. All access to the campus. So the first thing we can do is close off the back, but all access to the campus is going to be via the front. Via this road right here. And let's go ahead and go with a 4-lane actually as we enter the campus. That'll just look nicer. We can just go off the back of the aquarium because we know that that's pretty well center. Come on, half click, right? Oh, right there. All right. So we can go off the back of the aquarium and everything will come right to here. Is that too much? No, I think that's all right. All right. So then we can go back to our grass-lined road, and anything else is just going to come off of this. Let's go ahead and go this way. And we will put our main building for the campus. This is the Trade School Administration building. Oh, sorry. I should have done research there. We're going to put it right here. Right in the middle of the road. And actually, you know what? I'm going to redo all of these roads. And we are going to go perfectly around the campus with a road. If we can. Yes, we can. 1/2 click. And this is going to be the only road in the campus. Everything else will just come off of paths. Yeah, I think that'll be all right. Yeah, that'll be okay. Everything else is just going to come off of paths, so we can go back to our campus. Now we can add a few things. Let's go ahead and run electric to the administration building while we're talking and doing stuff. We're just going to run a line here. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Here, let's go ahead and do this. There, that'll give it electric. And it's already covered by water because we did the entire grid with water. City's doing all right. Back to the campus. So we have a few things we can add. We have a trade school dormitory. We have trade school study hall, groundskeeping building, book club, and everything else is locked. Or can we do, I think we can do the, yeah, police academy. Now the police academy is the biggest building on this, one of the biggest buildings on this. So we are going to put the police academy. Let's see, how do we want to do this? Alright, so we're going to put the police academy down here. And pretty much what we're going to have is everything facing out to the big buildings facing out to roads. And actually, you know what? I think I'd rather have the police academy. Can I fit it up here? No, I can't. I can't fit it either way, can I? Nope. Maybe put it out here. You know what? Actually, I think we are going to do everything off of paths. My original idea was to have everything facing out, but I think we're going to have everything kind of closed in. I think that's a better plan. So let's go ahead and go to our landscaping real quick. And we are going to do single. And we're going to do a perfect line. So again, I'm going to get this just kind of level. And we're just going to do a row of trees on the inside. And that'll kind of buffer... can I get straight here? There we go. That'll kind of buffer all of the campus area. So we're just going to do a row of trees here. I was thinking to put all of the buildings facing the streets, but now I'm thinking it won't look quite like a campus. Oh, I can't put them because of the power line? That's great. I didn't want to put that one there. Let's go ahead and delete that one. There we go. Let's delete that one too. And get something like that. There we go. Alright, sorry. This is going to be kind of time consuming. But we're going to go ahead and just do that for now. And then we're going to do some paths off. And we're going to connect everything with paths. So let's go ahead and go off of this. And I think maybe we could fit the law building there. Let's see. Sorry, we could have done a little bit more measurements. Yeah, perfect. We don't need to measure anything. That's fantastic. All right, so the law building, can we put it on the corner? Yeah, let's go ahead and put it on the corner. Let's go back and do more path this way. And maybe just do path up to here because we know we'll be out to there. Yeah, that'll work. All right, so there's path all the way around. And then we'll put the law building on the corner up here by the trees. Oh, yeah, we're not going to have a tree line on this side. Well, that'll be okay. The entrance to the law building will come right off the center of the path. That'll be all right. I think it'll still look good. Well, mainly, we'll have a tree line separating the college from the commercial, because everything over here... Oh, look. It comes with a tree line. Perfect. All right. Everything over here is loud commercial, so this just kind of separates the college campus from the commercial building. Now... Let's see. Let's do some dormitories. So we're going to go back to our paths. And do pretty much the same thing over here. We're going to make this match. Yeah, we didn't have one there. And let's quickly repair that electric line. I'm sure it's somewhat important. Okay. So let's do that. That'll work. Come on. There we go. That'll work. All right. Now we can add a few other things. There we go. Electric's back on. We got crime problem. I don't know what they're stealing. Oil, I guess. We've got dead bodies. We've got a few things to address, but let's go ahead and continue. Let's go back to our... I'm trying to keep everything that I do... Obviously, when you're playing the game, you're going to be doing everything, you know, all at once. You'll be doing this and that and this and that. But I'm trying to keep, you know, each episode specifically for what I'm talking about. So we've got a study hall. And we're going to build everything on the north side here. We're going to because it's going to be all crammed in. By the time we unlock all of these unlocked buildings, it's going to be a very cramped little area. So we're going to try and keep everything up here. So we'll go ahead and put the trade school dormitory up here. How am I thinking? Let's go ahead and put the trade school dormitory here. That'll work. Right across from the law school. And maybe another one? Yeah, we'll do one more there. So we've got 2 dormitories. They won't get filled up. We don't need to put 2 of them now, but I'm just kind of holding place. And you know what? I think I'm going to put a back exit on this as well. So again, let's just kind of hold place here. I think it'll go right about there. Yeah, I think that'll... Here, let's line up with this, come down, and then exit off, and then come off of that. Yeah, and we'll connect that later. I don't want to disturb the electric again and then have to move everything, because we'll probably have to do that anyway. Alright, city's looking fine. Back to our campus. We've got our dormitories down. We've got 2 dormitories. Now, the dormitories hold... Oh, it doesn't say there? Doesn't it say here? I know I've seen. Yeah, 300 students. The dormitories holds 300 students, so we've got 600 capacity right now. The study hall. Study hall... Oh, there's... Yeah, it's at the very bottom left. In the yellow. Student capacity 400. So we only need to put down 1 study hall for right now. I don't think we need more than 1 for right now. So let's go ahead and put the study hall... Let's put it here, facing this way. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. That's fine with me. Again, everything in this area is going to be very cramped in, but, hey. 9x9 tile, you don't get much. I do want to eventually get this on PC and start doing 81 tiles, but for right now, play with what you got. Groundskeeper. Let's go ahead and put the groundskeeper right here. That works for me. Does that work for you? That works for me. Yeah, that's alright. You know what? I don't like it. Sorry, I'm gonna hide the groundskeeper. I typically like to hide the groundskeeper building because it's a groundskeeper building. And it doesn't have to be on a road. It can be just on a path. So we're gonna hide him way up here in the corner. There's also... Let's see, that's the groundskeeper. There's also the book club, which is also a small building, and we don't have space for that, though. So the book club, we're going to put... Let's go ahead and put the book club. I like to keep the entrance with fountains. You unlock fountains and other things like that here soon. Huh. I wish I had room right there. That'd be perfect. But, so let's go ahead and run this path down a little. And we'll put the book club on the other side of it. On the other side of the law school for right now. That'll work. Alright, so we've got book club there. And I believe that is everything we have unlocked. Yes, it is. So that's everything that you can do right now. You can add other things. However... we don't need other things. You can add more other things, I should say. You can add more dormitories. You could add another study hall, but we don't need anything else. So we're going to leave the campus at that. How? Really? Really? Oh. All right. Let's see. So let's go ahead and connect him there. There we go. You don't need anything else right now. So we're going to go ahead and leave it at that. Again, it is... This is just a demand problem, I'm assuming. And this up to 100, and then go back and check. Yeah, there we go. All right, that should take care of all of them. Just caught them just in time. A few of them started to close. Let's go ahead and look at our info views and go back to our natural resources. And we are pretty much cleared out. We're pretty much done with this area. There is not much more oil. So we need to keep an eye on that because they will, like I said, start just importing stuff. We'll start closing some of that down. However, let's go ahead and answer some of this residential demand because we have a lot of it. So what I'm thinking in these areas is on the outsides, I'm going to put parks. And what I mean by outsides is this right here. This area that isn't on the main street and is still inside. And same with over here and over here. We're going to put parks on these parts. Now, starting to fill in nicely. That'll answer a little bit of the residential demand. We have trash problems up here. You're kind of really close to the dump. Look at all of this traffic. Now, it's about time to start shutting this down. So we're going to start with this in and start dezoning. We're just going to dezone that for now and slowly start shutting all that down because I don't want to just dezone all of it. I do want to dezone all of it, but you can see we have no demand for industrial right now. If we dezone all of that, demand is going to shoot up and we need to figure out a way to answer it. So in the next episode, we're going to figure out our industrial demands and what we need. But we can start getting out of oil and turn all of this area over here into a highway, really. I want to reroute the highway in the next episode to give us the maximum space that we can. We got crime problems. We need to add police and fire over here. And I think for this, we're going to go ahead and add a fire station and a police headquarters. And we'll put it right on the edge. Yeah, I'm thinking right on the edge over here. And let's do a police headquarters as well. Now, okay, so you can see there's a little bit of space here. Now, if you take... So this one's perfect. So there's parking in the back, but you can't get to it. There's nothing there. But if you take a path over here in your landscaping tools, and you do this path, like so, all the way around it, then it looks a lot more realistic and it looks like an actual parking area that people could drive to. And then you can take a path here and do that as well, and then it looks more like parking is available there. Now you can see with the tree-lined roads, it does not look like you can get to that parking. If we, a little disoriented there. If we go over here to roads that aren't tree-lined, they connect straight up to the building. Where's our, here we go. So this connects straight up to the building. There's no tree line blocking it, so it looks like you can, look at this car here. It's in traffic, but it's pulling right out of the parking onto the road. Now with tree-lined roads, it doesn't look like you could ever do that. It doesn't look like you could ever get a car over that way. But they do, right there. See? They go right over the grass. But if you're wanting to build a shopping center, it makes a lot more sense to go ahead and not do a tree-lined road and upgrade all of this to these roads. And then it looks more realistic. It looks like cars can actually drive into the parking lots of the... Oh, I didn't want to do that one. Sorry, buddy. It looks like cars can actually drive into the parking lots. We got one more, of course. Into the parking lots of these buildings. And that looks a little bit more realistic. Tree line road doesn't look realistic. It doesn't look like you could drive in there. Grass line road as well. So with our residential over here, let me orient myself. Sorry, I'm whipping around everywhere. You can see there's parking on the side. With grass line roads, there is no parking on the side. The non-grass line road looks a little bit more realistic because people would be parking all around there. It's up to you. It's however you want your city to look. Grass-lined roads are a lot more for, you can see, they aren't parking. They're spawning out of their cars and getting inside because there is no parking. If they had grass-lined roads, they would park their car and then get out of it and the car would stay there. Or if they had not grass-lined roads, the car would stay there. It's up to you on what you want your city to look like. Wow. Let's go to 110 and see where we're at. And I think we can, yeah, that should answer it. Oh, we've got a problem with a line somewhere, don't we? Yeah, what did we delete? We deleted a line. Excuse me. My apologies. I forget what we deleted. Where are we not connected here? Huh, I don't see where we're not connected. We've got power. Yeah, I don't see where we're not connected. Why is this not working? Oh, that's where we're not connected. There we go. Okay, so since we're moving the project out that way, we'll go ahead and run lines up this way. There we go. All right, that's where we're not connected. My apologies. So we can go ahead and delete these lines all the way across. And all the way up to here, actually. Yeah. And hit play. Now that will fix that problem. Sorry, guys. We can go ahead and dezone a little bit more of this. You can see we still have no industrial demand. And although I landed on the tool, or although I selected this tool here, the industry tool, you can go to the dezone tool and then you hit X to dezone, or if you are on any one of these, you just hit box to dezone, and it does the same thing. Now, we've got a lot of that oil out of there, so we should have some demand for industry coming up here soon. However, yep, you see what I mean? Sometimes you delete the wrong building. All right. Yep. Sometimes it's good to go to abandoned buildings and pick the specific abandoned building. There we go. All right. Now, we need to get to, what, 16,000 for our next milestone. So we're going to go ahead and cut this episode here. We have built our trade school. What is it? Trade school? Tech. What's this campus? What did we build here? Trade school campus, yes. We've built our trade school campus, and at 16,000 we unlock the next campus. I don't typically like to have colleges so jammed close together. Everything like this doesn't look good, but this whole peninsula here is just going to be jam-packed full of stuff so that we can get our population up. The rest of it will stay kind of sparsely populated, but this whole peninsula, I think I've just decided that's going to be just packed. On the backside here, we're going to have more high-density residential all the way around. However, that is for later episodes. Please join us again, and please like, subscribe, and share all of these videos. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I release a new video. That will help Myrtle Hills expand a little bit. Let's go ahead and look. Hawthorne Heights is at 1,700 population. Myrtle Hills, almost 1,000. Our population overall, 12,500. We need a few more tiles. We need to expand quite a bit more. We got to get to 80,000 by the time this series is done. This is a start. In the next episode, we'll straighten out these highways. We will delete the rest of this. Open up this whole area for residential as well. Maybe a national, maybe a reserve. Over here in the Parks Life DLC, maybe we'll cover the natural reserve path. However, stick along with us. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Oh, wait, actually, before I go, let me show you one thing. Before we sign off here, my apologies. We're going to go to the Inspector tool. This is your Thornton Career Institute. You're welcome, guys. This is our college campus. You can change the name. Anyway, that's not what I'm here to cover. This is the info screen for your Thornton Career Institute. Our reputation level is unrecognized. We're at the very start. Our campus attractiveness is at 200 for our current level. We need to grow, and to grow, we need to get 2 academic works. That's the first thing that we need to do. We also need to have 500 students and a campus attractiveness of 200. So we've already achieved 1 goal. We need the other 2 goals. We're at 297 students, so we're doing good on students. Maybe we can raise that. But you need to go over here, hit R1 on PS4, go to your academic works, and this is where you get academic works. We're going to give out a grant. So this is your academic staff. This is how much your city is going to cost you. Your campus is going to cost you. So we have $6,000 per turn that we're making. So we don't want to go over $6,000. So we're just going to start at $3,000 for now. Then we're going to give out a grant. We're going to give out a grant on IT and engineering. The grant costs $50,000. We're going to go ahead and give that grant, and that will come back with an academic work. We can really reach 2 academic works pretty quickly, and hopefully our students come and join, and then we can reach the next level, and then at the next star, at the next level, is whenever you start to unlock a little bit more things that you can add to your campus. Now, I am all done. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining the channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for joining us here at CCSC. We'll see you next time.